It is a principle for political parties in a multi-party dispensation to caucus on key policies before they are brought before the House for general debate. In Uganda, it has been taken to mean that once taken decisions cannot be opposed by party members on the floor. The result, MPs being labelled disobedient, leading to disciplinary action. However, in a keynote address at the MP's induction course, former Supreme Court Judge George Kanyeihamba argued that caucuses should not be used to stop free debate in the House.
Yes, every party should caucus on matters, but you should never gag members of parliament whose responsibility is not to the caucus, but to the nation to speak out in an open parliament when they don't agree with what the caucus said. To me, that is some matter that the ninth parliament must resolve and resolve immediately.
A former Attorney General in President Museveni's government, Kanyeihamba says as minister, he never hesitated to tell Museveni whenever something was wrong.
When I was minister, I disagreed with my colleagues on a number of issues. How many ministers do that? You go there, yes, 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 yes. You caucus, don't speak, yes, yes, yes. And you are defending that position as a democratic decision. In this country, we have abandoned the reason.
He also disagreed with critics who say elders like him have nothing to offer.
When they say retired judge has called a connotation and said he's past it. He's very little to offer. Why don't you refer to President Museveni as retired general President Museveni? Why don't you do that?
Kanyeihamba was provoked into a response by Budaka woman MP Kataike Ndoboli, who said Kanyeihamba's advice is not practical.
The opposition is always there to oppose. They never, at any one moment, acknowledge any good. And even in your presentation, I saw more of the negatives.
But some young lady who was born after I was in politics says, you are only theoretical. That's the first thing that people don't think about what they are going to say. And you are here, a member of parliament, saying he's theoretical because you want to be heard.
Kanyeihamba also rejected the label of an FDC supporter.
The only thing I have ever belonged to is the national resistance movement. And I still believe very fervently in its principles. You have abandoned them. So do not be the first ones to throw a stone. I thank you.
The induction of MPs, which began yesterday, continues tomorrow.